Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. Got a few things to talk to you about. First of all, want to know your opinion on something. I had a chance to buy something, a $400 profit on, after fees, after everything, $400. It's going to take some time to list.
But the catch is I have to drive about a 2.5 hour round trip to get it. What do you think? Would you do that? $400 profit for a 2.5 hour round trip? Well, it turns out I did it. I went to Atoka, home of the Wompus Cats. I didn't know what a Wompus Cat was until we played them in high school, and then I had to look it up because I don't know what the heck's a Wampus Cat. Turns out some mystical creature or something. But Atoka, Oklahoma. If you've ever been there, it's just a nice little town. Not real big, but it's about a 2.5 hour round trip drive to get it, and I did. Turns out when I find something, I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I look at it and I say, what is the minimum I'll make? Because figuring out what the minimum you make, then in my mind it makes it better, because then if minimum is I'm going to break even, then I don't want to go for it, because what happens if everything goes wrong and I break even? I spent 2.5 hours. I could have been napping or whatever else I was going to do. But so I look at what's the minimum I'll make, and looking at the pictures, the best I could figure out, I should be able to make a $400 profit on it. Turns out I'm not going to make exactly $400 on it. I'm probably going to make closer to $1,000, because here's what it was. It was all video games, a lot of PS2 games, and a lot of the games are 5 to 15. And I was looking at the games I could see in the picture. I could see it, and I kind of comped those out, and they were averaging about $10 a game. So I figured, okay, if I sell 144 games, there were 144 games in there, then basically I'm getting them for less than $1 a piece. So it was worth my while to go get them. Most of the games are small little games I want to make $10 on, minus the shipping and things like that. There are some games that are worth a little more, but most of them are just regular games. But some of those I'll lot up, and I'll sell 3 or 4 games all together. I figure at $1 a game, I should be doing okay. So, and it's less than $1 a game, so we're good on that. But if you're figuring gas, and then it's probably a little over $1 a game, a few cents over if you figure in after shipping and everything. There's a lot of games, so I should make $1,000 for a 2.5 hour trip. I think that's not bad. Now I still have to list. I've listed quite a few of them, but I still got a lot I need to list. And it also helps me because that time I took off and didn't do a whole lot of eBay, I can get a lot of quick little not necessarily feedback, but I can get positive transactions, and that should help with my eBay situation, because I don't have enough transactions. I'm as many as I would like to have. So when they're figuring my late shipment rate, if I have one late shipment, it makes it extremely. It makes it look really bad because I have a small percent. So that should help me get that up too, along with selling some other stuff. Let me know in the comments if you would chase what I thought was $400 like that, and if it turned out to be $1,000, so heck yeah, I'll do that for a 2.5 hour drive. But let me know what your standards are. What will you chase? I just happened to be looking at Facebook. I had it was slow. I only spent, I don't remember, maybe $15 at the yard sales. There just weren't many yard sales, and the ones that were, they just weren't very good. And then I spent probably, I don't know, $200
at going to Walgreens and Lowe's and maybe Walmart. But I spent about $200 there to send a load into Amazon. But
it just, there wasn't much as far as yard sale finds. Then I found this and I looked at it and I thought about it for a little bit and started looking at the games that I could get, and I figured I could sell just a few games and make my money back, and then there's a whole lot of profit left over. So it looks like I'm in the video game business. You need a PlayStation 2 games? Hit me up. I got lots of them. I don't even know what all I got, but I got lots of them. Got a big bag I usually use, take the yard sales, fill that up, and then still had some loose ones that wouldn't fit in there. So I'm in video games quite a bit. It's mostly PS2, but there's also some PS3, PS4. Just taking a look over there. There's some Xbox 360. I've got a DS game. I've got all kinds of stuff, but that's kind of where I'm at with my what I got to sell this weekend. It's kind of a sad day. I had to go in for school today. Had to go in for a little quick meeting, couple hour meeting. So summer's officially over. Not really, because I go in for the next 2 days. I work a 6-hour day, and I enroll kids for 2 days, and then we get a little bit of time off, and then which I'm going to need to go to my school and get my room ready for the year, and then we start back. I think the 12th for staff meetings. Oh, that's so exciting. Any of you that are teachers know what I'm talking about, but staff meetings, just rip my fingers off now and just call it good. And I just skip those days. I think I would make that trade. If I got a staff meetings for the rest of my life, rip off all my fingers. I don't need them. But hopefully my principal's pretty good. She'll give us some time in our rooms, because this district doesn't give you any. But hopefully she will, and because that lady can't talk for 6 hours. She ain't got that much wind in her. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Just trying to make it through the summer. It's hot, and shouldn't be surprised by that. It's Oklahoma. Oklahoma gets hot this time of year. Always has, always will. What else is going on? The Minions toy I think I told you about a few videos back that I paid $25 for. It just sold $99, $95 I think was what it sold for on Amazon. So I made out pretty good on that one. I'd buy it again. That's the only big sell I've had. I've sold. I got a calculator here that's going to sell tonight on eBay. I think it's up to like $70. Paid $5 for it. I always like those deals. Anytime you turn $5 into $70, and then minus shipping, which it'll still go up some. I think it might go close to $100. But anytime you can get one of those deals where you turn $5 into a lot more, that's what it's about. And that's what we're doing it for. That's why we have this little extra income. That's why this is my second job, is because I can go find things that are $5 and turn into $80 or $100. And most of the time it's not that good. It's usually 5 turns into 20, 10 turns into 50, something like that. But you know what? You got to stretch the dollar. Unless you got a job where you're getting paid so much you can't hardly stand it, then you got to stretch that dollar. And that's one of the things that I try to do. I will say this: budget with this game, don't fly. I way overspent my budget this week. I have a weekly budget I try to go under, but I have it as more of a minimum. This is what I have to spend. I want to try and work until I find that, because here's what I'm thinking. Here's my thought. If I have a budget of $300
and I spend exactly $300, and I turn $300 into $1,000. Not bad. But if I say, oh, I can't spend more than $300, and I'm at $299, but I find this deal that's $100 that can turn into another $1,000, why would I not do that? Now I'm not saying take money out of my kids are grown, so I don't have to do this anymore. But don't take money out of their college fund, or don't take money out of the electric bill or something like that. But if you've been doing it for a while, I think at the beginning it's important to have a budget and stick to it till you see what you can sell. But then once you get going in this, you got a few extra dollars in here because you've been selling stuff, and you get a deal like this one where I was at my budget, and then here comes another offer to go and spend some money, and I see that I can make some money on this. Don't want to turn that down. So you got to kind of look at it. It'd be crazy if I go and spend $10,000 this week, and then it takes me 6 months to list it all. But I'll have that. The videos take me a couple weeks to get listed probably, and with everything going on this week. But other than that, it shouldn't take me that long to list, and I should start seeing money back from it real quick. I don't think I've sold anything yet. I've just been listing the last couple days, so just this selling game is crazy. You gotta seize an opportunity. You have an opportunity to buy something and it's worthwhile. You got to go do it. You can't just say, oh well, I don't know if I want to spend the money on this. You made some money, hang on to it, and then go when you need to go buy something that you see that puts you over your budget. I'm generally over my budget on what I should spend, but as long as I'm over my budget on what I think I should make, I'm good with it. Because I could say, oh, I'm only going to spend $100 this week, but then there's something up there that $10 I can make $50. I've already spent my $100. I ain't not doing it. Well, it's worth it. It won't take me a few minutes to get that listed. You spend, and you gotta kind of. For me, I gotta stay in check, and I keep myself in check because it's real easy to buy stuff. That's the easy part of this. I can buy stuff pretty much anywhere I go. There's very few stores that I can't find at least something to buy, or yard sales or something. I can usually find something at most yard sales. There's some you can't find. Ain't nothing worth buying, but most yard sales I can find something. And but I gotta keep myself in check, because otherwise I'll spend several $100s and then it'll take me weeks to get it all listed. Can't do that. I don't want a big pile. I got some stuff that I'm back on and I need to catch up on, but I'll get caught up. But I don't want to have a $10,000 pile of stuff that I need to get listed, and I'll make that money back. It don't work. You need to have money coming in faster than you have money going out. So if I buy $500 worth of stuff today, I got to make sure I sell $700 worth of stuff tomorrow. That way I've got extra money coming in, and I'm not just breaking even. So it's the thing you got to make decisions on. You got to be able to pull the trigger. All right. Well, that's it for me today. I'm going to see you later. I'm back in a little fishing pole action today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm babysitting a dog, so we'll see how it goes. You guys have a great one.